Keto Made Easy. This is my wonderful wife, Crystal. I'm Josh. And today, we're going to make some chicken parm. We already made some noodles for you, blew your mind with that, because I know you tried that pasta recipe, because you had to, because who doesn't want pasta? Here we are on keto, so let's make something with that pasta. So who doesn't like a good old parm sauce? We're going to make that. We're going to make that for you today. We use some chicken. We've already cut up here. This is just a whole one big old chicken breast. This is our noodles. Here, let's get a look at these. This has been a couple days dried, in case you haven't tried it yet. 2 days dried. Look at that. Just crisp and firm. And that's going to be a great noodle when we get that boiled up. Yeah, it's just going to be cream sauce and cheeses. In case you don't want to make noodles, this is what I did for a long time before I perfected a noodle recipe. Rice cauliflower makes a great base for doing some chicken parm and stuff like that. We got different veggies you want to throw in there. Just do what you want with this. This is just kind of a base. You know your taste buds, you know. So yeah, I got some seasoning on here that I generally would use. I got some veggies I would potentially throw in this to go here. But we got some oregano, parsley, Italian, minced garlic, some crushed red pepper, some cayenne if you like a bite. Just kind of whatever you know your taste buds. I'm gonna give you an idea of what we do. Okay, we got some little these. And there's going to be no carbs in this sauce unless you add the veggies. And the veggies, we're going to get them. Mushrooms, there are about 2 of them, have 1 carb. These little mini bell peppers here, they're 1 carb a piece. Celery, this stalk's a little less of the carb. You know, just all sorts of stuff like that. So we can do a lot with this and have very few carbs and just, oh, so delicious. So let's just get going with it. We'll get this chicken get going here. Crystal's gonna fry this up. I already kind of pre-warmed this oil up. This is olive oil. This is all I put in this. All that's in that. We'll get that going on about medium here. This is gonna be the water. Get it boiling. It's already kind of warm. But yeah, just extra virgin olive oil is all I used in that. And we're gonna. So while Crystal gets that going, I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to season it a little bit so we're cooking it in something. So that's olive oil, nice and hot. Get a little Italian seasoning in there. Just to give it some sort, give it a little salt. I like to use that coarse grain salt. And a little minced onion, just to get some. Just get a little flavor for cooking. I like to make sure we're cooking it. We'll put a little more stuff in the sauce, but let's get this scrubbed off a little bit. Soap and water. I'm going to want to use this cutting board. Oh. There we go. Get that good and clean. I don't need that knife anymore. Alright. Yeah, while she's cooking that up, I'm going to cut up some veggies that we're going to use in this. Just do what you want. You don't like mushrooms? Don't use mushrooms. I'm not a huge fan of them, but Jake loves them and I can handle them, so I'll cut some up. You know, I'll use maybe a couple of them in there. That's just a little dabble do you on this?
A what?
A little dabble do you. A little dabble do you.
Dabble do?
A little dabble do. I like the other knife a little better for this. Get that a little clean. Oh yeah, there we go. Soak that up.
Don't cut yourself. That's not the kind of mess you want to make in this video.
Right. Well, gives it a sauce anyways. It's not the sauce we're looking for probably. Oh yeah, way better knife. And why I grabbed that one in the first place. Tell I'm not a professional.
I am.
And to make these meals, you don't need to be a professional. So
You gotta, yeah, and make sure when you're cooking this chicken, if you cover that with that oil in there, that'll give it a lot, it'll keep that moisture locked in there too to get nice juicy chicken. And that'll all go good mixed in with that sauce. Alright, so we got 2 mushrooms cut up here. We'll scoot that over to the side a little bit of my hand. I'm going to put a couple of these peppers in here. It adds a little color, adds a little fun.
Mince it.
Whew. Yeah.
is this the part where I tell you you're doing it wrong?
You usually do, so am I doing it wrong?
Not yet.
Okay. Give it a second. I'll do it wrong real soon, I promise.
Now you are.
Oh, there it is. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming.
did that one wrong too.
Did I? Okay, good. See, I'm really good at doing things wrong. I don't even know why I'm doing these videos. I do it all wrong all the time. All the time. A little flavor, a little kick. I mean, not much kick. These are just little mini sweet bell peppers. I don't know why I say kick. There's no kick to these at all. But they give a nice little taste. Like I say, just one of these has roughly 1 carb in one of these. And it gives you a little extra flavor. I'm also going to use a little celery because I like a little celery and stuff. Ooh, that's not as good as that. How's that chicken coming over there, Crystal?
It's looking good. I'm kind of checking the middle of it. It's not quite cooked all the way yet, but it's smelling pretty delicious. So
I'm going to use about a half a stalk of this celery. I don't want a whole lot in this. This will be plain. Just get a little extra flavor, a little extra texture. If you don't want veggies in this, you just want a plain old parm, don't use them. This is just kind of my own preference. Just want to show you what you can do with this. You know?
I'm pretty blah. I mean, mine would just be like the chicken and the riced cauliflower and the sauce.
Yeah.
So, seasoned with salt.
We wouldn't even add the sauce.
She wouldn't.
Right.
She wouldn't.
On the side, yeah.
You're not even.
Yeah.
Just put salt on fried noodles.
Yeah.
How's that chicken about done?
Not quite yet. It's
Okay.
got a little bit of the pink color to it yet. So.
And I'm gonna a sauce primary heavy whipping cream. Man, it's a lifesaver for you when you're doing this keto stuff. You can do a lot with it. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a cup of it when I'm doing this sauce. If you're making a bigger batch, you might need more. This is just
Yeah, this would be good for about maybe 3 people.
Yeah, 2-3 people. I mean, it's not bad. And I'm already kind of woo. Be throwing it. Try to make a mess. I failed. I'll get one later. I'll get a mess. Yeah, this is gonna be roughly mathing 760. That'll got half a stick of butter. Like I say, a cup of heavy whipped cream, half a stick of butter is gonna be the main base of that sauce. That's gonna be 1150. Some parmesan. We're talking. This sauce is gonna be roughly 1200 calories. Like, look, keep your eye on the description. I'll make sure to get exactly the measurements of all that in there for you, and what the nutrition facts are gonna be. But just in general, it's gonna be roughly with the veggies I used and the creams and all that. Calorie-wise, it's gonna be right around that 1200 calorie mark. Maybe what I used here, 3 to 4 net carbs. And then the pasta, it's going to be this is about half the dough. So there's about this whole batch of pasta that's got about 10 net carbs in that, and that's going to have roughly 900 calories or so. And this is a half of the recipe of the pasta dough that I made. Check that one out. 2 net carbs a serving of cauliflower if you're using cauliflower. So this is going to be pretty. By the time if you use half of this. This is enough noodles for 2 to 3 people. So you're gonna have for your own self. You're gonna have 3-4 net carbs of pasta, 1-2 net carbs. You're gonna have 5-6 net carbs, maybe 800 calories or so, and an extremely filling meal. How's that coming? That about done?
Let me check this
So you got
right here.
when you get this chicken completely cooked up before we pull it out.
So you want this on a separate plate?
Yeah, we'll put that. I forgot to grab that plate. I'll grab a plate real quick. Grab that plate.
Get that out of there.
She's going to scoop this chicken up now it's done and just set it off to the side.
Leaving the olive oil in the pan, right?
Yeah, we're going to leave all that oil, all that to the pan. This is just going to be put on top of the noodles and the stuff when we're done.
The flavor with the oil in there.
Which reminds me, we should be...
Make it taste even better.
Now I'm going to go ahead and drop these noodles. That water's all good and boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these noodles in this pan. Get them cooking. That won't take long. We'll get my
chicken right there. Maybe. There we go.
I did add a little bit of I don't know if it does any good. I always add a little bit of oil to drop the stuff. Get a little bit of oil going and that I think it helps keep separate. Might not do nothing. This is my own quirk, I suppose.
Do you want this on like a lower heat when you put your
we're gonna put
cream in
when
there?
we're gonna add this cream soon. We'll use this oil. Use these little bits of chicken that are still in this, because that's gonna help give some texture and flavor to your sauce too. So we're gonna put this down about medium to medium-low heat. Then we're gonna add our cream. There's a cup of cream. We're gonna add our butter. That's a half stick of butter there, 4 tablespoons. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the seasonings, let them get cooked in there. I forgot to grab that out earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it now.
And do you want to whisk this sauce or?
I would just use that big old spoon in there and just get it stirred in. Yeah, I wouldn't need. That's not the one I wanted.
There we go.
All right. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of just minced garlic. That's all that is, a little minced garlic. You know, if you don't like that much garlic, don't use that much garlic. They say it's your taste buds. You know. I'm gonna get in some minced onion. So I'm trying to make good flavors here. Whew. So we're gonna get this going to a simmer, but I'm gonna put all these seasonings I want to use in there. We're gonna get this to a simmer before we add the.
And you're working on a good mess too.
I am. I'm trying to get seasonings everywhere. I gotta have something to clean up. Gotta have something to clean up. See, I want a little kick, so I'm gonna put a dash of. Ooh, that was a big dash of cayenne. Good thing I like cayenne because that was a big dash.
Also, my mom crying.
That's all right. She wasn't in the mood for this tonight anyways. Her pregnancy involved.
Yeah.
Whew. A little crushed red pepper.
Did you love this one?
She does normally.
Normally. Today I'm just not,
Just today?
I'm hit or miss with what I want to eat every day. So.
That's a little oregano. A little parsley.
Yeah, these noodles are looking pretty good. They're not done yet. You can kind of tell that by looking at them, but.
And tasting.
Yeah, those are getting closer. They certainly aren't there yet. Let's say it's amazing what those noodles cook up to. Whoa! I'm gonna put this rice cauliflower. I'm gonna show you what we can do with that. It's just a microwavable bag. I mean, they serve it up. You can buy about anywhere. I think about 5 minutes in there, and that'll be good to go.
Do you want to taste the pasta really quick and kind of see the texture?
What we got for a texture in it?
There you go.
That looks a little tough yet. That's definitely a little tough yet.
Yeah, I tried one. The sauce smells good.
Got a good smell to her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have like that garlicky.
A little bit of Italian seasoning in there too.
Just Reagan steroids.
Yeah, I mean this base sauce you can do a lot with. You know, you want to do a cheesy Alfredo, you can add a little cheese to the sauce. This base sauce can do a lot of things. So this is similar. This is similar sauce that I use in my gravy. Obviously, I'm not going to thicken it with flour. It's different. It's a different kind of seasoning, but it's similar to what I use to that biscuits and gravy one I got out there. Where did I put my? Oh, that's over there. Good. Never mind. I know where I put it. Perfect. Found it. Oh, I forgot to throw these in too. We're going to get them cooked in that sauce. Get our veggies cooked in there. Oh yeah, get them all mixed in. So once that gets to a good simmer, then we're going to add.
I'm gonna stir this because this is getting kind of frothy.
See, these homemade noodles are going to cook up a little different.
Yeah, the 6 was just a little too high.
Yeah, they cook up different than your box noodles, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different texture than you're used to. Man, it's delicious. I'm gonna start adding some. I'm gonna add probably about a half a cup of Parmesan. This is what we're gonna thicken this up with for our sauce. And it's chicken parm. You gotta have Parmesan in this. This is a little quarter cup measure, so I'm gonna do this twice. Because I couldn't see it, and quarter cuts sound more fun.
Oh, I use it really. That's my plan.
Yeah, so you hid it from me. That's where it's at. No wonder I couldn't find it. He hid it, probably in the dishwasher, and I didn't look in there. Yeah, about half a cup of parm. Get that a good swirl. Yeah, it does. It thickens it up in a hurry.
The Parmesan does?
Oh yeah, it thickens it up good. Gives you that Parmesan flavor. It's so good. Now we just need to let this. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. We need to get to a good simmer. And that's gonna be about ready.
Smell like the Olive Garden.
Smells like the Olive Garden, the man says. Apparently we're doing something right here. Let's get that to a simmer. I'm gonna put this cover on it. Let it simmer a little bit.
I can't smell it anymore. What the heck?
Oh, see, it's already getting a good swimmer. We're close, you know. How are the noodles coming, Crystal?
Really
They're
good,
looking
actually.
pretty good.
Let me pull one of them off here. Let's break. Oh, it's about.
That's hot too.
Well, yeah, it's hot. That's about right, isn't it? About right, ain't it, Jake? You like that noodle like that? Or I like a little more on the al dente or the half done type. That's where I like it. You know, I always boil it a little more if you want it softer. But that, to me, that's about right. How's that sauce thick and?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's about perfect. That's about where we're wanting that sauce.
So do you want to turn it down now?
Yeah, we'll turn that down to a low. We're gonna turn that water off
For the pasta.
for the pasta. Yeah, we'll just keep that warm. Yeah, we can turn both off. Those are pretty much ready.
Oh, that does smell good.
And just
Yeah.
kind of add the chicken.
I
I'm
can
gonna
smell the
I'm gonna
parmesan.
go ahead and dump the water out of this.
I'm gonna move.
What if I do?
Paranoid.
She thinks I'm gonna burn her every time I do something. I'm not making near enough messes with this.
What are you doing, Dad?
I know I'm failing. I'm sorry. I apologize. But yeah, there we go. Look at those noodles.
Look like nickels.
Isn't that crazy? That is crazy, right? All right, we're gonna go ahead and scoop some of this out. Spoon go that I had sitting out. Did you put it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually put something away.
That doesn't sound like you at all. What are you doing?
I put things away when you need them.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up a plate for you guys to see what this all looks like all scooped up. Look at that. Oh.
Ladle that up nice and slow so you can see the texture.
Oh yeah, look at that thick Parmesan sauce. Oh, give me a little.
Did you say caramel, John?
I said Parmesan, I just, my enunciation didn't work real well there for a second. About forgot the most key part here.
The chicken.
The
The
chicken. It's chicken parm. I better put some chicken on this plate, don't you think? All right, couple big old hunks of chicken there. That top.
And the
Get the
rice.
spoon.
This has 5 seconds left on it, so I'm gonna stop that so we don't have to hear the beep. So, there we go.
Couple
This
good
is
scoops
pulled
of that.
I'll take the noodle one.
Look at that. That right there is going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah. Oh, hit the spot. That Parmesan's right on the nose. And tell you what, just so you see what it looks like, that rice is ready, right, Crystal?
Yep.
Yeah, rice cauliflower. I guess not rice.
Yeah, no rice. No rice on
Oh.
keto.
Yeah, definitely rice cauliflower. This rice cauliflower's got some herbs in it too, so it gives it a little extra flavor.
And it's a really good, with that herb flavor in there, it's really delicious.
We make a nice little plate, nice little bed of that. Scoop up some chicken on it.
Made a mess.
I haven't made a mess enough, and I'm glad I got one in there. Scoop up a little bit of sauce. So there you go. Look at that. So if you haven't made that pasta yet, you're a little worried about making a pasta, use this rice cauliflower. It tastes just as good. There we are. Look at that. Parmesan. Noodles. Rice cauliflower. Delicious Parmesan sauce from chicken. Man, that is filling. And you're going to fix that Italian taste bud that you thought you couldn't have when you're on the keto diet. Guess what? We can do it. And you can do it. And we're going to help you stay in ketosis this whole way by fixing all these cravings that you didn't think you could have anymore. You like what you see? Follow us, subscribe, share us. Take this around the world because we need to help everyone stay in keto that wants to be on keto. Because this is amazing and we can do it together. We're here for you the whole way. Thanks again for watching.